everyone, it's Natalie, and today's story is called Gone Grandmother. One day in February, Nina's grandmother went away. Nina didn't get a chance to say goodbye. The next day was just the same. The sky was bright blue, and birds called out from the trees of the park opposite her house. Her friends still fought over whose turn it was to be the catcher while playing hide and seek. Naughty Monty threw Nina's new ball as high and far as he could. He said he was sending it to outer space for aliens to play with. Nina pushed Monty down into the sand pit. It was the same as it was every day, except that her grandmother didn't come back. She disappeared into thin air. "Ma, where has Nani gone?" Nina asked that evening, as she rocked her doll in her grandmother's empty chair. Ma was folding Nani's clothes and putting them away into a suitcase. "To the stars," she replied without looking up. "But how can she go up to the stars? She's not a rocket." Nina started tossing her rag doll into the air and catching it. "Nani would be too heavy to get up so high." "Ma, I could get there more easily than her." While Ma changed the sheets on the bed on which Nani used to sleep, Nina took out her diary and wrote, "Ways to reach the stars. 1. Hang on to 100 gas balloons, go to a windy place and fly up with the balloons. 2. Get some eagles to carry you up, up, up. 3. Swing off a trapeze and grab onto a passing rocket." But Nani wasn't a trapeze artist. Nina had seen them in the circus swing and fly as though they would shoot through the tent roof and never come back. Somehow, she didn't think her plump Nani would have found her way to the stars doing any of these things. She crossed them all out. "I mean to say," Ma explained, "that she's gone to God's home." "Left our nice house and gone to God's home?" Nina asked, quite angry. "Why?" She climbed onto her grandmother's empty bed and ran her palm over the sheets. Nani's sheets had tiny colorful flowers and smelt sweetly of her talcum powder. Nina had loved to bury her face into her grandmother's shoulder. Ma looked at the smiling photo of Nani with baby Nina on her lap that stood on the little table next to Nani's bed. She picked up the large half-full box of face cream that Nani always used after a bath to take to her own room, but found Nina tugging hard at her arm. "That's Nani's cream. Keep it back. She'll need it." "She won't need it where she's gone," Ma said, keeping it down, hugging Nina. "In God's home, her skin will stay soft." "But where is God's home?" asked Nina, her voice muffled because her mother held her so tight. "In the sky," Ma replied. "But how can Nani reach so high? She used to feel tired climbing up the stairs. I had to always hold her hand. I could get to God's home more easily than her." While Ma packed Nani's medicine bottle and ointments away into the drawer, Nina scribbled another list. Ways to reach God's home. 1. Ride an aeroplane and get off at his door. 2. Climb a very tall tree, jump onto a cloud floating up that way. 3. Go up a mountain, wear a superhero cape, leap over to God's roof. But though she could do all these things, she knew her old Nani could not, so she crossed them out. Ma wound the wire around the small radio that Nani and Nina used to listen to in the afternoons. But Nina wanted it, so her mother unwound the wire and plugged it back in. Nina tuned in to Vivid Bharati, Nani's favorite station. "Ma, please, really tell me where Nani has gone." Her mother sighed. "Nina, I have to cook dinner," she said, and went away. Alone with only Nani's radio for company, Nina found her jump rope and skipped. Nani used to count her skips aloud. No one counted them now. Nina looked at the empty bed, the rocking chair, and the lonely chess set. Nani's spectacles and her silver-plated clock still lay on the bedside table. She was sure that Ma would put those away too. She pulled out the general knowledge book that Nani used to help her read. Outer space was so vast. Nani and she had tried to imagine it together. She turned to the chapter about stars. She looked at the pictures and remembered Nani reading out their names to her. Nina went to the kitchen and asked her mother, "Did you know that our sun is a star too? It goes away at night." "Although it seems to be gone at night," said Ma. "It shines over the other side of the earth." "Do you know where all things go that are gone?" she asked Nina. "The river, the tree, the mountain, even the sea." Nina held on to her mother. "The river dries up, its water rising into the air as steam. The tree, after it has lived long and well, withers and becomes part of the soil. From the same soil, new trees grow. Even a huge mountain will crumble into rocks and pebbles, and then to soil and dust, which may flow into a river or be blown away," Ma said. "Perhaps Nani, too, has become part of the air we breathe and the soil that grows our food. Maybe I don't really know where she has gone," Ma added softly. "Actually, I think she might have gone back to the stars," Nina said. "How?" Ma asked, surprised. "You said she was plump and could barely climb up the stairs." They sat down at the dining table, and Ma served rice on Nina's plate. She ladled hot dal over it and some tasty potato curry. "Nani told me," Nina explained, as she had a spoonful and pointed with her spoon to the dark evening sky, "that when a huge star explodes, its dust is scattered across space. This stardust makes planets. Even our bodies are made of it. And do you know, it still comes floating down to us. So Nani might just have followed the path back up to the stars. She was very clever." Ma nodded. She looked out at the few stars that had appeared in the sky. The trees on the park opposite their house, where Nina and Monty played, were silent now, like Nina's gone grandmother. But Nina wasn't sad. She was remembering how Nani liked to deep fry extra pieces of potato and eat them all crunchy when nobody but Nina was about. She would never meet her Nani in that plump, cuddly shape again, but at least she now knew where she'd gone. And when the brightest star twinkled in the sky some nights, Nina could stand at the window and flash her torch back like a signal, just to say hello or I miss you sometimes.